What's up, everyone? Diego Solta with Listener's Notes. Today I sort of wanted to touch on the new Miley Cyrus track, Malibu, and sort of talk about what this means with her and music in general. So, for those of you who haven't paid attention to Miley Cyrus, the past 5 years or so, I might be exaggerating, have been full of, these raunchy live shows, these really just edgy songs and just raunchy music videos. That Wrecking Ball music video comes to mind immediately, but what most people don't know is that furthered into her music a lot more than just that song. Her album Bangers was an absolute mess, and again, lyrically, it was just pandering to people who wanted something that was fake edgy. And then she followed that with the album Miley and Her Dead Pets, which was just disgusting. It manages to combine some of the worst songwriting, worst textures, worst lyrics, worst vocal performances I think I've seen in an entire album. And she's just trying so hard to prove to everyone how edgy and how much of a stoner she is. But regardless of that, the only reason that matters now is because she just dropped this new track called Malibu and did a complete 180 on her image. She no longer has the short hair. She's obviously not like twerking anymore. She's doing this like good old Southern girl music, and I guess it's baffling. First and foremost, I don't think the song is very good. I would argue maybe it's a little better than her past work when she was doing this edgy pop thing, especially Miley and Her Dead Pets, which was just poorly written altogether. But I don't think that means that this sound will be more fruitful for Miley. I find it kind of boring. Like, she's not doing anything that stands out at all, actually. Maybe this will sell more, maybe the edgy thing wasn't working, but I just question if you take away all the, all the filthy charades, all of the interviews where she says disgusting things, the live shows, the songs with the disgusting, not even interesting lyrics, what do you have there? She's not really a good singer. The songwriting really isn't anything that special, and she's just average, and painfully average at that. And I just question her future there. Now, I will say that this does have some sort of impact on music in general. Will another artist come up and try to be this overly sexy, overly raunchy, overly edgy artist in the mainstream? I do think so, but I guess we can sort of see how long that lasts just based off of Miley's trajectory. You can't just be edgy and sexy, well, fake sexy in Miley's case, and expect people to latch on. My biggest problem with Miley, besides the fact that a lot of her lyrics were very cringy, was the fact that she couldn't sing. When she tried to say something sexy or raunchy, it wasn't attractive at all. It was actually gross. And she also made some terrible choices in terms of productions and sounds. Though I do like the Flaming Lips, and I do like some of Mike Will made its work, the fact that someone heard the production on Miley and Her Dead Pets and said, yeah, I really want to jump on those instrumentals, that sort of thing concerns me because they were just bad. And maybe there could be another artist who captures what Miley was trying to do a little better, but I think Miley proves that substance is worth more than just her flat appearance, because obviously the edgy thing was an act, or this new thing was an act. Something's an act here. The point is Miley is being fake with us, like a pop star would, and it's not because she's popular in the sense. It's just because she's trying to sell herself and she's trying to carve out a niche in a very, very, saturated market. So I wonder what she's going to do next. I'm not necessarily curious about her new album because I have a feeling it's going to be a very boring, country tinged, acoustic guitar tinged pop record. But I wonder if it's even going to sell. Do people care? Because if you want your edgy music, it's out there. If you want your good folky singer-songwriter-ish pop, there's plenty out there. Lady Gaga's last album was a really good example of that. I would even say the new Harry Styles album has some good singer-songwriter vibes, even if it does stray more into the glam rock side of things. And, there's more that I just can't name off the top of my head. And I guess the question is, will Miley survive this storm? We'll find out, really. I hope it does bring better music. I do think someone can sell music being sexy, and my biggest example is just a lot of great R&B artists like Anderson .Paak, for example. He's someone who sells his music off of being sexy at times, but the difference is when he does it, he doesn't put his foot in his mouth and say something disgusting or cringy. And the other difference is that he has more to him than that. He's not just something to gawk at. He has a beautiful voice, he has a lot of personality, and he has a lot to tell in his story type songs. He talks a lot about his family, his upbringing, what he's been through, and I think that sort of thing connects with people a lot more than just edginess. But I guess my question goes out to you guys. What do you think? Will Miley's career survive this, or is she done? Does sex sell in terms of longevity? And what edgy artists are going to take her place? Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next video.